everyone, and welcome back to the Pumpkin Patch. I'm the Beastly Pumpkin, and today we're diving deep into the world of cryptids. All of the creatures that are so terrifying, they leave you sleeping with the lights on. Here are the top 5 scariest cryptids you don't want to meet. Starting off with the Ogopogo, a sea serpent-like cryptid said to live in the lakes of British Columbia. It's described as a massive snake-like creature with dark, scaly skin and a long body. The Ogopogo has been terrifying locals and visitors for generations. The lake monster has been sighted by fishermen, tourists, and locals alike, with reports of strange waves and large objects moving beneath them. They say the Ogopogo even attacks boats. It's often compared to Scotland's Loch Ness Monster, but much more aggressive. What makes this cryptid so particularly frightening is the idea that something so large and unknown could be lurking underneath the waters. It's scary enough to make anyone think twice before going for a swim. Our next cryptid is the Beast of Bray Road. The Beast of Bray Road is a werewolf-like creature seen in rural Wisconsin. Witnesses describe the beast as tall, a wolf-like humanoid that stands on 2 legs with glowing eyes and sharp fangs. Sightings date back to the 1930s, with many locals claiming they have seen the creature prowling around farmlands and wooded areas. And what makes the Beast of Bray Road so terrifying is its aggressiveness. Witnesses report the creature chasing cars, attacking livestock, even standing its ground when confronted by humans. The beast combines the primal fear of wolves with the unsettling possibility of a monster that's not just a myth, but physical and dangerous. It's the kind of creature that makes you want to stay off rural roads after dark. Next, we have the black-eyed children. They're said to be eerie, pale-skinned children who appear at people's doorsteps or even approach their cars late at night. They look like normal children, except for one horrifying detail. They have completely black and soulless eyes. They usually, from all the witnesses' stories, they ask for help, maybe a ride or to come inside, but something's always off. And it's said, if you help them with their wishes, that's when they attack. Reports of black-eyed children come from all over the world, but many stories have surfaced in the rural parts of the U.S. These strange children are believed to be the harbingers of misfortune or death, and their very presence fills the people with overwhelming dread. What makes them feel so terrifying is the unnatural combination of innocence and menace, leaving you unable to trust what your eyes are seeing. Next, we have the Rake, a creature that gained popularity through an internet creepypasta, but has taken on a life of its own. The Rake is said to be a hairless humanoid creature with elongated limbs, pale skin, and disturbingly sharp claws. It's known to stalk its victims at night, creeping into their homes and watching them from afar before it attacks. Most sightings describe the Rake as being seen in urban areas, often lurking in the shadows, or even appearing at the foot of people's beds while they are asleep. The scariest thing about the Rake is the way it terrorizes its victims psychologically before even physically harming them. It watches, waits, and then strikes, making this creature both of nightmares and reality for those who see it. And coming in at number 1 is one of the most well-known and famous, the Wendigo. A terrifying creature from Native American folklore, the Wendigo is often described as a tall, skeletal figure with the head of a deer and a decaying body. It's believed that the Wendigo is a spirit of a human who is transformed after resorting to cannibalism, often in the harsh, cold winters of the northern forests. And its hunger is never satisfied. They even have a disorder for this now, called Wendigo psychosis, and it's said to affect people in survival situations when they start to starve. The Wendigo is most often associated with the forests of northern US and Canada, and it preys on the isolated, those hikers who are feeling lost and abandoned. What makes the Wendigo so terrifying is its insatiable hunger and its ability to possess people. It's said it can lure people into the woods and then strike. It's not just a creature, it's a symbol of fear, starvation, and madness. And these are just some of the terrifying cryptids. There are hundreds more out there that are just as terrifying. As always, let me know what you believe down below, and thank you all for watching.